Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a story called The Sparkle Trail's Secret began. Kiana strolled through the bustling mall, her mum trailing behind as they browsed the colorful shops. Kiana, who loved drawing and dreamt of being a princess one day, found the mall a little ordinary. The bright displays of toys and the echoing sounds of music didn't quite spark her imagination. Suddenly, something caught her eye. A shimmering trail of magenta sparkles snaked across the polished floor, as if a tiny, invisible artist had been at work. Curiosity piqued, Kiana followed the sparkle path, her ordinary day transforming into a potential mystery. The trail led her to the food court, a whirlwind of delicious smells and chattering voices. Pizzas, burgers, and pretzels mingled in the air, creating a symphony of scents. There, near the ice cream stand, Kiana found a tiny, distressed figure. She was a fairy, no bigger than Kiana's thumb, with magenta wings that fluttered anxiously. Her name was Mimi, the Marshmallow Fairy, and she smelled delightfully of vanilla. "Oh dear, oh my," Mimi squeaked, her voice like tiny tinkling bells. "My teacup house, it's gone. And Blinky is missing too." Kiana, who loved magic and superheroes, instantly felt a surge of heroic energy. "A missing house? A missing friend?" she thought. "This sounds like a job for me." "Who is Blinky?" Kiana asked. Mimi sighed. "Blinky is a magical backpack, and he can hold anything. He's also full of jokes. He's always organizing things and helping me get around. Without him, I can't travel to find my house. And without my house, I can't grant cozy wishes or make treats taste like marshmallows." "Don't worry, Mimi," Kiana said, her eyes sparkling with determination. "We'll find your house and Blinky. Let's start at the beginning. Where did the sparkle trail start?" Mimi pointed a tiny finger toward the entrance of the food court. "It started at the door," she said. "I was just admiring the decorations before, poof." Kiana and Mimi started their search at the entrance, trying to figure out where the sparkles came from. The food court was crowded. People were laughing, eating, and enjoying their lunches. The music coming from different stores made it difficult to concentrate, but Kiana was determined to help her new fairy friend. As they followed the trail, Kiana noticed a new, smaller glimmer. It was a blue-violet shimmer, like a tiny piece of starlight. "What's this?" she wondered. Mimi gasped. "That's a piece of Twinkle's light. She's a sleepy star, and she makes dream pillows." The trail seemed to disappear toward the back of the mall. They cautiously followed the blue-violet shimmer toward the back of the mall, into the forgotten corner that housed the old toy store, the one that never seemed to have many customers. Dust motes danced in the dim light, and the scent of forgotten toys hung heavy in the air. Inside, they found a strange sight. Rows and rows of dream pillows, each glowing a different color, but each filled with sad, gloomy dreams. Blinky the backpack sat slumped on a shelf, his usually cheerful voice replaced by a sad silence. "Blinky!" Mimi cried, flying to him. "What happened?" Blinky looked up, his zipper drooping. I don't know. Someone captured me and Twinkle," he said in a muffled voice. "They wanted to steal the magic from our dreams." Then they noticed a dark figure hiding behind the shelves. The grumpy janitor, who always seemed to be grumbling about something, was revealed. He had a mean look on his face. "You won't get away with this," Kiana shouted. Twinkle the sleepy star was there too, looking scared, inside a large glass jar. Her blue-violet light flickered weakly. Kiana put her hands on her hips and got ready to formulate a plan. She had a superhero's heart and a princess's determination. "We need a plan," she whispered. Mimi flew around Kiana's head. "We need to get those dream pillows back to their happy dreams." Blinky nodded. "And we need to set Twinkle free." Kiana, inspired by her love for drawing, grabbed her sketchbook. "Okay, here's what we'll do," she declared. "Mimi, you create a diversion. Blinky, you use your jokes to make everyone happy. I will draw a bunch of happy pictures. Then we'll get the sleepy star back." Mimi, using her tiny magic, began to make everything smell like marshmallows, which made everyone around them giggle. Blinky, using his ability to hold anything, started to spill out jokes, and the janitor was laughing too. Kiana, meanwhile, swiftly drew a series of funny, joyful pictures. A superhero cat, a dancing unicorn, a princess riding a rocket ship, all beaming with happiness. She used her creativity to create a joyful distraction. Blinky displayed the pictures, and everyone around them started to smile. The janitor, confused and a little charmed, paused. Mimi then sprinkled some marshmallow dust. Twinkle, seeing her chance, created a dream pillow filled with the happiest thoughts imaginable. The janitor, who had only known unhappiness, was overwhelmed by the joy. He looked at the dream pillow, and then he looked at the pictures. I don't understand, he stammered, his voice cracking. Why am I so happy? Mimi explained. Because, dear janitor, everyone deserves a bit of happiness. He saw his own face reflected in the light and thought about how miserable he had been. Finally, the janitor, with a sigh, released Blinky, Twinkle, and most importantly, Mimi's teacup house, which suddenly reappeared, sparkling and perfect. With Blinky back and Twinkle freed, they returned to the food court. The air was now filled with the sounds of laughter and the sweet smells of marshmallows. The grumpy janitor now smiled at everyone he saw. Kiana realized that helping others could be just as exciting as any princess story or space exploration. She smiled as she watched Mimi, Blinky, and Twinkle chatting and laughing. Mimi's teacup house was back, cozy and safe. The sparkle trail was a reminder of the day she became a hero, not because she was a princess or a superhero, but because she helped her friends. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? Why was Mimi upset when Kiana found her? Let's see how you did. The answer is, Mimi was upset because her teacup house and Blinky the backpack were missing. You did a great job. I really enjoyed reading this story to you today. I hope you had fun too.